NBA 2K TV is an interactive special. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA, might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player, but I don't know if I would give him.
A view again in the distance, the Bay Bridge joining San Francisco with Oakland. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, the Warriors. Live on 2K Sports. Last outing for Phoenix, the wash to Denver.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Stauskas. And it's Chandler in at the 5. And the dunk by Barnes.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. Here's Chandler, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
That free throw missing. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Speights. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Speights has got his first points of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Stauskas' shot is off.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
No good from Houdini. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek for a moment. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Bledsoe. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Bledsoe passes to Stauskas. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Stauskas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Houdini. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From past the arc. The shot misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
To the inside. Here's Green. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Chandler with the screen on Curry. Fades and shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Nobody near Barnes. Cans it from downtown.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Morris with the screen for Bledsoe. Dishes it to Morris. It's rebounded by Golden State. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And he gets it to go. Houdini's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the bucket. Good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Fourth, Freak.
They are as reliable in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is. What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Thompson outside. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Knight. West misses.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Stolen away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Throws it up high. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ezeli's got his second bucket.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Knight kicks to Stuckey. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Stuckey's got his first bucket in this one. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Stuckey's got his second bucket of the night.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas. All.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader, certainly. He talked about how
players do the policing. Coach set the standard.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? You know, have the that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Barnes and Green of the forward set. Klay Thompson is out there with Houdini, and it's West in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended with 31 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Suns have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for West, and Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Morris. Nick Stauskas comes in for T.J. Ward. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Booker. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Brandon Knight. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe dishes to Stauskas. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. And Tucker kicks to Chalmers. Just 4 to shoot. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Houdini passes to Green. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They grab their own miss. Bledsoe. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bledsoe's got his second bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Puts it up from 12. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
There's the screen. Here's Stauskas. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Here's Bledsoe. The teardrop falls in. Bledsoe's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Here's Houdini. And the Warriors get it back. Pass to Spates. Tries yet again. Missed it. Even after all those chances.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Curry against Bledsoe. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Houdini. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Suns. Iguodala right side. Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got his first point. And we finish one half of basketball.
Well, Brandon, tell us a bit about your opinion on the team right now in general.
The second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Stauskas. And it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. Morris a screen. Over to the left wing. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Excellent D there from Houdini. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Spates. And another basket for Golden State.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Suns trail by 13. Morris a screen. Kicks it to Stauskas. Warriors with the rebound. Spates has got his third rebound tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
5 to shoot. Houdini passes to Green, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Stauskas with the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Houdini passes to Spates. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Spates has got 10.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Stauskas. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Chandler with the steal. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. To the middle. Here's Stauskas. And the dunk by Chandler.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Bledsoe against Curry. For 3, Stauskas. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Tucker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. The strategy included running their offense through Houdini. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the Suns miss again.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Stuckey drives inside. Stuckey with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the bucket. Stuckey's got 6 points. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. West a screen on Knight. Houdini takes a three. And the Warriors miss again. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And Booker kicks to Chandler. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Rodney Stuckey. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Houdini passes to Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. No good on the three. Suns trail by 10. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting lead to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Stuckey nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Houdini. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. Phoenix also making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Booker comes in for P.J. Tucker. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Stauskas. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Houdini is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Spates in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Suns trail by 13. Bledsoe dishes to Knight. And the shot falls short this time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Knight. Barnes passes to Houdini. Shot clock at 5. Here's Spates. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. he didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Here's the screen. Knight kicks to Booker. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Warren. Morris comes in for Booker. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Eric Bledsoe. No good from Houdini.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Stuckey has been putting up the numbers. 10 points and a steal. He's given them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. No good from Houdini.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Stuckey kicks to Knight. Stuckey outside. The three. Stuckey with another miss.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The first free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Spates. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Klay Thompson. And the Suns making a change here as well. Stauskas is checked in. Knight takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Houdini. Takes the three. Lets it go from deep. Morris with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's Houdini from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Guys, you just can't imagine deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?